Hey everybody, how you doing? This is Barry, That Goat Metal Show. On today, Saturday, October 15th, 2022. Woke up early today and I said, why not? Had a couple of things I wanted to discuss and, got my cat Scar hanging out over here next to me. He's away from the shot here, drinking some coffee and just want to talk about some stuff that's going on. Now, one of the topics I want to discuss is I've noticed, and I gotta thank my son Angel for this. My son's a big fan of the early 2000s, mid 2000s deathcore. I was very picky at the time. I mean, look, I was just happy that I had any of my kids. I was getting into heavy music, even if my taste for it wasn't as big as theirs. But that's a generational thing. We all had our music that every generation is going to appreciate. The older generations don't nitpick on. And unfortunately, that's what it is with us. We're just a bunch of nitpickers when we get older. That's just what happens. Okay, but I want to discuss how it looks like deathcore is making a dramatic comeback, which is not a bad thing. Okay, considering the heaviness that's going on with it now, and some of the bands that are actually pushing it out there, um, I think one of the main bands you got to discuss is Slaughter to Prevail. I think through all those YouTube reactions, uh, that they push that band out there to ridiculous heights because now you interjected a band like Slaughter to Prevail to people who just maybe the heaviest thing they ever heard was Metallica. Now they heard Slaughter to Prevail, Demolisher, and it's like, you know, Alex Terrible's vocals is stuck in their heads. And to be honest with you, I don't know if there's anybody else who could actually get busy with those vocals are crazy. His vocals are crazy, and I think he's a great vocalist. All right, but my son sent me some updated songs. With some of the bands that came out with some new stuff, and I heard it, and I thought it was pretty good. All right, I think you can see that a lot of these bands are matured. Their music is just getting better. Sounds heavy as hell. Not outlandish. Just sticking to what it is. Slaughter to Prevail has a new out that had a new album come out in August, so I got to hear some of it, and it sounds great. I mean, it's heavy, can't go wrong. He also sent me Lorna Shore, right? Am I pronouncing her Lorna Shore? Uh, I never really listened to them like that, so it's called Sun Eater. It's a pretty long song, but it was good. It's heavy, had a lot of mixed things in there. I thought it was all right, not too bad, not too bad. Chelsea Grin. Now, that was a band I know my son was really into back when they first came out and stuff. I wasn't really into their stuff at all. Um, I mean, I guess they were just going through their ups and downs as far as trying to feel themselves out. But that song I heard, the what's it called, the ISIS or the Iceness. Again, I'm old. Excuse me. It was fucking good. Really, really good stuff. Glad to hear some brutal heaviness going over there. And last but not least, Suicide Silence. Now, Suicide Silence was one of the first. I mean, they were one of the first of that genre of deathcore in that time to come out, but they were one of the first ones to get big. During that time, they had that performance in the Metal God Awards. Uh, they pretty much was making deathcore kind of mainstream. People started, to start pay attention to it. And unfortunately, Mitch died, and they had a new singer. I didn't get my notes. The name of the new singer, the guy who's singing now. Forgive me. All right, I'm just catching up to speed to what's going on right now. But my son sent me the video for "You Must Die," and wow, because I did hear um, some stuff when when the new singer first came in, and it didn't really sound too good. I wasn't really too into the music. I mean, I did like Suicide Silence. I thought they were a really good band. But I guess they were trying to change things around because of Mitch's death, and maybe try to focus more to what's going on with the singer they had. But from what I heard recent, especially that song "You Must Die," it sounds like they went back to like their brutal sound, and the singer is adjusted to that. And stick to that, guys. I think it's fantastic, and it's good. It's good to hear some good brutal music again, and let's see how that keeps going. I mean, I always have my take about deathcore. Anybody who's watched my videos who knows me knows how I feel about deathcore to a degree, but again, I'm not even gonna go and try to be some gatekeeper on it or whatever the case may be. Look, if you're making brutal music and it sounds good, call it whatever the fuck you want. I don't care. For real. At this point, it doesn't matter. As long as it sounds good and it's brutal and it gets the people moving and people enjoy it, so be it. All right. And this is an old guy who's just saying fuck it. I mean, we could have a conversation about stuff from the past and how everything was set up and so on, but at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. Let's just enjoy the music, right? Okay. In other news, we have about going into the metal realm of Judas Priest. Now, Judas Priest is supposed to be performing at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame with their little bullshit thing that they're going in, which I don't even think they should perform. I think it's a smack in their face. That performance excellence shit that they're doing, they should, anyway, that's a different topic. And I'm sure everybody has an opinion about Judas Priest, with that. But the good thing is that, I think that they're going to have a couple of their former members coming to perform. KK Downing, uh, Les Binks, and Dave Holland, former drummers, are also going to be in there. And I think that's cool. I was reading some of the stuff on it that they said. I think they're only going to have like a 9-minute performance window, and they're trying to do some type of thing where they want to put all the classics into a melody, all the Judas Priest classics into a not, straight through or however way they're going to do it. I guess unfortunately they got to make sure to make space for the bands that are going to perform. So we'll see how that flows. I mean, again, my personal opinion, Judas Priest is a super legendary band, and it was a disgrace what the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame did to them. I, you know, I don't know. I mean, I know they're just doing it just to do it because they still got to put they're still a legendary band. You want to put them out there, great. But the fact that they got disrespected like that, not happy about it at all. Really ain't. Also, speaking of legends, Ozzy. Okay, I'm sure everybody's aware about Ozzy and his fight with Parkinson's. All right, and you know, Parkinson's disease is a thing that just takes over your body, and the stuff that you see Ozzy going through and what he has to go through and what he's trying to do, you know, he's an inspiration. And the fact that he still wants to make it his business at his age, what he's going through and what he's suffering, to go out there and perform for people, it's amazing. Um, I guess he's going through some ups and downs with his health. Um, I mean, Ozzy been through a lot, man. I mean, a lot of my friends, we always used to joke about Ozzy and the things he used to do, and wonder how he survived all these years with all the things he put into his body, but he did, and it just shows how much Ozzy strives to provide entertainment for us to watch him and enjoy his music, and Ozzy, you know, I just hope that you could continue to fight, man. I mean, just keep on, keep fighting, keep doing what you can, man, until that day. All right, until that day. Also, we're gonna end this up real quick. We had some anniversaries in October. Um, I think it's three. I didn't get. I know there's some other ones. We're already in October 15th, but I'm gonna do four. We have Brutal Truth and Sick of It All. They had their albums come. I think it was Don't Look Around and damn, it was Brutal Truth's first album. Um, they had came out in '92. Um, damn, I didn't even write it down, so I'm such an idiot. I forgot the name of the first Brutal Truth album. Somebody put it in the comments for me. I actually don't own that album. Actually, I didn't own any Brutal Truth albums. I liked them. I thought they were pretty good band, and but I didn't really own. I had like pieces of them in compilations and some of their good stuff or whatnot. But saw them perform live. Wasn't really like huge into them, But yeah, but Sick of It All just don't look around. Don't look around. And both those albums came out October 6th, '92. Also in '92 of that same day was Propane, Foul Taste of Freedom. That album I did own, and that album is fantastic. Original singer of the Crumbsuckers, went in to do more of the metal thrash sound with Propane, and I saw them perform at least 3 or 4 times. They open up for Crowbar, open up for Testament. I think I even saw them open up for Green Jello. Yeah, yeah. And fantastic band, fantastic. They were a three-piece band, sounded heavy as hell, and their music was fucking fantastic. I love Propane. Big fan of Propane. All right, but that's it right now, guys. Listen, be sure. Also, I'm gonna give a big shout out to my man, the silent producer Richie Delgado. He's been putting out some good content for you guys. He's been putting out some stuff there as far as like some pieces of shows that he's been to, showing off some of his classic collection of ticket stubs, CDs, shirts. Uh, Richie is a foundation of memories. Okay, and I always gonna give the silent producer his props on that. I met Richie, when I was 15, and if it wasn't for Richie, it was my first Coliseum show was with him, and we went to go see Judas Priest, Testament, and Megadeth at the Nassau Coliseum, and that's a memory that will stay with me till I'm gone, and I owe him everything for that. Everything for that, man. Love you, brother. Thank you so much for being a part of this, and I'm glad that you're enjoying doing this stuff over here with us. And you got some fans there, man. So hopefully, we'll see how it goes. And let's just put something else out there. If anything, I know I have a shirt for that Gold Medal show. The silent producer, he's got that cool thing with the mask. If I could get to, let me see, where we at now? 228 subscribers now. Okay, I put free shirts at 300, right? So we'll do this. If I could get to that 300 plateau, 300, right? Not only will you get a pick of which that Gold Medal show shirt you want, I'll add in the silent producer shirt in there. How about that? All right, let's get it up to 300, and we'll go from there. All right, and that's gonna be my promo for the time being. Things are tight around here, but I'm gonna do that right now because I want to see if I get how fast we get to 300 subs. All right, 300 subs, you get yourself that get to pick one Gold Medal show shirt, and you get the silent producer shirt, and you gotta wear that proudly because that's the man. All right, guys, that's it right now. Please make sure you like and subscribe to the channel, share the channel, and if you have anything that you want me to check out, please send it to me. Bands, free advertisement here for you guys. I'm not making no money off this. Just I'll be glad to push you guys out. And also, please make sure you check out my Facebook page, the Sith Lords merch. I have a lot of metal gear in there, and plus that Gold Medal show shirts. Be sure to check it out. Message me, and I'll be sure to give you a fantastic deal. I know things is a little hard right now, but I always try to make it where we hook up the masses. Also, one more thing, to all those people who are going to the Castle Heights reunion, be sure to message me, get those shirts. Okay, the reunion is I think November 13th or November 12th, the Saturday. You need to order those things ASAP so they can get to you in due time. So please message me, start setting up your orders, get you those shirts out right away. All right, that's it right now, guys. All right, guys, this is Barry, that Goat Metal Show. Stay brutal.